Okay, hi, I'm Bjorn. I work at Fluebits, and I'm going to talk about my project, which is building an alternative templating engine for Meteor. And why would I do such a thing? Because it's an interesting problem. The Meteor template engine is really interesting. It's as you know, it's live. It's this live reactive thing it's pretty amazing. So I'll just give a quick demo of what I have so far. There's not a lot. I'll just click this button here. You see a count incrementing. You see some things appearing and disappearing. And the thing that's really interesting here is that this template, this event on this button that I'm clicking is only set once when the template initially renders, which is a lot like Meteor. And setting that up is actually difficult, so that when you update the template, you're only updating the things that change. So let's take a look at my at the template itself. So you can see here, this doesn't look like regular Meteor templates. This looks more like Django's template engine. And I actually want to see how far I can get in implementing the Django language, the library, the template library language in this project. And I don't have a lot right now. I have the if, else if, and I have just safe variables. But just this little bit what you see here is a lot of work to get that working in a live environment where you just change the DOM. So let's take a look at the JavaScript real quick. That I have here is just like your really basic template setup. You can see here I'm registering helpers, and you can see that each of these helper functions actually use these reactive getters, and these functions are run automatically whenever those things change. And here I'm setting up an event for the click. So, and that event is only ever set once when the template initially renders. So how does it work? I use Json, which is a JavaScript implementation of Bison and Flex. And it builds an abstract syntax tree, an EST, in which I end up representing as JSON. And then there's a compiler and runtime that I bundle with Webpack into a Meteor package. And the compiler actually runs whenever the template is changed. So you can edit the template just like you could a Meteor template, and it will update on the fly, and your page refreshes and everything. So, and the live template uses an in-memory representation of the DOM state to update just what changed. And so let's just take a look at the code real quick. So this is JSON. This is the scanner portion, and it looks at what's in the template itself and sends some tokens out to the parser. Oops. Okay, so let's take a look at the parser itself. So this here is the grammar for the template engine, and you can see some visiting going on here. It's building the AST, the next thing I want to show is just the package.js, and you see there's the runtime being added here, and it exports Djanglets, which I used to create the template in runtime. And the other thing that's really interesting, I think, is the transitional register build plugin, which is the thing that I use to update the to have a handler run whenever you update your template file. And let's just take a look at what that actually looks like. So this is the handler, and it just runs the parser that JSON creates, and then creates a JavaScript file. And oh, one thing I wanted to show is the compile. Sorry. Where is it? Okay. Nope. Oh, template. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is the thing that registers the templates, the template helpers, and you can see just those helper functions are just put in a tracker auto run. And so whenever your reactive getters update, it runs this function, and basically what it does, if the value changed, it adds it to a variable map, and it calls render, and then this is the thing that does the live updating. It's actually kind of ugly. I figured most of this out last night. This is about 2 weeks of work, but like the live reactive stuff, I hadn't even written. Oh, I guess I'm out of time. So, so that's.
Does anyone have questions for Bjorn?
Okay.
We have a quick question here.
Sure. Yeah, it's on my GitHub Tipling Janglets, but it's just really a prototype right now and an experiment. It's really interesting. Oh, sorry. So the question was, is this available online? It's on my GitHub, Tipling. It's called Janglets. So, any other questions? Okay, we're out of time. Sorry.